Hey guys, Spray and Pray here, and oh my god, that MLG awesome, amazing grenade launcher jet kill, man, that was just amazing. I can't believe I got that. I was so excited when I got that. I just had to let people know in chat. I don't know if you saw, but I was just like, wow, I got you, and the guy was just like, lol. Like it was nothing. It was horrible. It was the most, like, letdown of the century. I thought he was gonna be like, no, how did you kill me? But he's just like, lol, it's okay. Whatever. Anyways, today we're doing an episode of Not MLG Mondays. I'm Spray and Pray, and this is a show where you guys suggest unconventional guns and equipment for me to try in Battlefield 4. You can submit these suggestions by commenting below. I've included a template in the description for you guys now, so if you just go down to the description and copy and paste the template that I have into your comment, it'll make it a lot easier for me to do the loadout for you and to, make sure that I get all the attachments. Also, it'll help remind you about all the attachments, because as you'll see with the loadout that we got for today, we're actually missing a few things and I had to fill them in on my own, which is no fun. I want to do what you guys want to see, so let me know, use a template, get it out so I can get all the information I can. So today's loadout that I was talking about earlier comes from Tuck 3R123. He wants us to use the AEK with Compensator, angled grip, coyote sight, and a green laser. Sadly, I hadn't gotten the battle pack yet that unlocked the coyote or the green laser, so we have to settle for the Kobra sight and the red laser. Honestly, like Lvlcap, I prefer the Kobra sight over the coyote sight just because the Kobra sight has a bigger reticle in the middle and it's not obtrusive reticle, it's just big enough that you don't lose it in firefights, and that's something that Lvlcap says again and again, and I agree with him on that. So, since he didn't specify the rest of the loadout either, I actually had to fill in the blanks. So we got that AEK that I talked about earlier and that you saw on the comments on the screen, but I also added a 1911 sidearm with a 40mm HE grenade launcher, as you guys saw in the opening. I totally took out that jet, I can't believe I did that, oh my god, and a med bag. So, talking about the AEK, guys, that AEK is a really awesome close quarters weapon. You see me using it here on Parasol Storm Conquest mode, which is definitely not a close quarters map. So I do my best to try to, stick to close quarters, but it doesn't really work out. I mean, Parasol Storm is just so big, and I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing Parasol wrong. I think I did it just right there. Anyways, I do my best to get in close quarters, but later on in the episode, I flip on over to some Domination gameplay, where you can really see the AEK shine, because Domination, of course, focuses on, way more close quarters. There's no extreme long ranges, but you do get to still see me perform with the AEK at a medium and maybe to longish range. So yeah, of course I do better in the Domination because that's more suited to the AEK's environment. But, long range is not impossible with an AEK, especially with the angled foregrip. And the reason why that's important is the angled foregrip, what it does basically is it reduces the first shot recoil. So the best way to use it is probably doing tap firing or something like that, using the burst function maybe. Either way, I kind of always like to use my own finger as my burst, select fire. So instead of actually selecting the option, I just, let off the trigger and, just tap it. So that seems to work best for getting long range shots because, the angled foregrip only reduces the first shot recoil, so if you, are taking advantage of your first shot recoil being lower, you're going to want to burst fire. And since the AK has such a tiny magazine, it goes very quickly on full auto, because that's one of its major strengths, is the AK has an insane fire rate, so you burn through all 30 of your rounds pretty quickly, and it's kind of ridiculous. So if you burst fire, you're going to be able to save some rounds, hit more of your target, and be able to take out more guys before you run out of ammo, and that's very important, because I found myself time and time again, I would come up on a pack of guys, be able to take out one flawlessly, and then have to reload, and I'd be screwed, and then they'd get me. So the best thing you can do probably is conserve your ammunition with this gun. Now don't be afraid to spray though, because it has a really good hipfire cone, so if you're just dealing with one person close quarters, I would go for it. Just, sink your whole magazine into them if you can. That's definitely a strategy, and you would definitely want to take advantage of the awesome AEK hipfire. Just beware, if there's more than one guy, your magazine is going to be gone, so find some cover, don't waste all your bullets, or something, because you're going to die if you don't. So, the ranged aspect of this gun is really low. I mean, of course, it's a gun, so it shoots far, but it's not really that accurate by itself. I mean, even if you're the best marksman in the world, you're the best clicker in the world, you're still going to lose shots because, of course, the AEK is naturally not a close quarters weapon. The aiming down sight accuracy where the bullets deviate is kind of high. So even if you're the best, clicker in the world, like I said, you're still not going to get perfect accuracy. However, I'm sure there's some of you guys out there who are way more accurate than me, and that's probably one of my weaknesses. But my greatest weakness in Battlefield 4 is that I'm terribly inaccurate. I cannot use a mouse to point at people for nothing. and that's something I'm really trying to improve on. As well as, you know, not wasting all my ammo. That's another thing. I've just got so much improvement to do in Battlefield 4, and that's honestly why we're calling this show not MLG Mondays. It's because I am a moron and I'm terrible, so definitely not MLG. Anyways, so as long as you guys are taking advantage of that hip fire, you should do great in close quarters. And that's where you want to keep it, close quarters, because that's of course the AEK's strong point. Now, like I said earlier, if you're accurate than me and way awesome, then you can use it at medium range. However, really long range is going to be so difficult, it's going to be almost impossible. So yeah, like I said, just keep it close quarters and you'll be fine. Now that 40mm grenade launcher that I added on there, and the reason why I chose it is because the 40mm grenade, as is the C4, it's really good at just taking out walls. You know, if you're trying to be a CQB, you know, close quarters battle guy, you really want to be able to open up any path that you want. So having that 40mm grenade launcher to just knock down walls everywhere is pretty awesome. It lets you get around everywhere you want. If there's some guy hiding behind a wall that you're trying to move up on, you can blow it up. It's pretty satisfying when the wall falls down on somebody and they die. Not to mention you can take out jets with it like I did in the beginning. And finally, the med bag is invaluable in firefights. I have gotten into so many firefights where it was somebody with a better close quarters gun, like the ACR or something ridiculous fire rate, just a million bullets a second, and I was able to beat them by throwing down a med pack, because those med packs are just delicious. They are awesome. You sit them down, they heal you while you're getting shot. It just gives you that little edge that you can do on your opponents, and you can heal your own teammates with it too, getting just millions of points. You're going to be so awesome. Honestly, if I had to choose, it's really hard for me to choose between the 40mm grenade launcher for that extra, you know, destructibility and mobility, or the defibrillator, because reviving your teammates is just, you get so many points, it's so fun, and you also are helping out the team. It just, you know, it feels good, you know, reviving somebody, because I know I feel great when I get revived, because I'm like, oh, thank God I don't have to spawn in the, like, goddamn edge of the map. I can just get back to what I was doing and get revenge on that bastard for shooting me. So yeah, defibrillators would be an awesome option instead of the 40mm grenade launcher, but you can't take out jets. That's the weakness. So my main tips for using this loadout are to stay in CQB, use bursts at medium and long range, throw down med bags if you think you're going to get into a firefight soon, and always heal your teammates, and finally use your 40mm grenade launcher to take out all the jets in the map. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks so much for, you know, being here, and I hope you guys are going to use the template to comment below and give me another loadout for next week. I really had fun with this. Thank you so much, Turk3R123. You're the best, and I'll see you guys next time. Spray and pray out.